That was back.
Yay.
Hey, beep. But also, I'll take that into consideration and see how it goes. I mean, but I don't know if Chris will be joining us.
Like I could do a comedy night for Halloween or something, like dressing up as Halloween comedy night or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll get you on, but for sure, right? A dress up night or something, and you can come as Granny. Sarah, what would you come as?
I don't know, a queen.
Oh, God, growing. Oh, the faces go up.
I'm sick of hearing about this queen thing. Every day it's the same. I mean, it's Nicole who started it.
Well, be very careful.
Every day.
We tell Lauren that she was knee high right up that she was a princess and she wasn't doing on. And now is what 11-year-old me. She always says, I don't do chores, I'm a princess. So be very careful. Don't let the joke go too long or you start believing it.
She already does, it's too late, she already does believe it.
Lauren will say, I'm a princess, I don't do chores. So it backfired. I don't even know if Shell's in. No, she won't be in. There you go.
There's Hatchie back, Brett, Nicole detecting Essex, beep, and Laura's in as well. Evening, folks.
Good stuff, Hatchie. Nothing for it. You gotta go Arch. Oh, Arch Trooper Echo, that's a new name. Welcome, Andrew.
Hello, Jack. Get to your bed.
I knew I recognised that name.
Hello, I am Sarah's friend, Andrina, aka Drew's Paranormal Vlog. Hi.
Get to bed, Jack.
I thought I recognised that name.
It's me, Jack.
Hi, Laura. I don't think Dobie.
That's your friend. Up the hill. Or Dobie will be back. She'll be there somewhere.
Detecting
Essex with
Thomas. That's an interesting name. Detecting Essex with Thomas. Welcome. There, Brett. Welcome, Brett. Hope you're well, my friend. Evening.
So if we're going to do Birchwood, we need to make a list because I want to do that place.
Yes. You should do that soon.
Birchwood.
Did you watch?
That's what I said, Lassie. Did I watch what?
Part 2 that I put out last night.
I watched it during the night. It was quite good. I put a comment.
I think it's
that wee lassie's definitely getting more confidence. She's freer. I don't know if that's a word, is it? Freer.
Well, I was listening to the that I'd done down the stairs like the night before, and she says, "Oh, the light," and then starts like going, "Ah!" And I put a comment up on the screen like, "Did she get scared of the light there?" And then I've not heard her voice since. So I was saying that to Willie.
Well,
I might need to do another video.
The last time you done in the house, you done that spirit set, you could sense them moving away.
Aye, so I don't know if she's went home or if it's just that she never spoke again after that night. But I've not really had a spirit box of that on Faye kind of then anyway, so I'll just need to maybe do a session one night and see if she comes through. Don't know.
But I think she's getting more awake for them. I think they're kind of thinning out a wee bit. There's Dobie now. Dobie's in the house. Sammy as well.
Jack Robertson, get to your bed.
Sarah's wee brother, guys, is here.
Shouldn't he be here?
No, he should be sleeping.
Oh, I can hear a siren. Stop.
I hear them all the time here because there's an old folks home at the back here and they're forever burning their toast. So the smoke alarms are always good off. There's always a fire engine going by, oils.
That sounded like the police one. I think they've got distinct, different ones. That sounded like a cop one to me.
Sammy,
Not that I know.
the sweetest voice I've ever heard in my life.
Sammy's at work.
You at work, Mrs. What time is it in America? They're now 7 hours behind us. We're about 5.
They're all different. I think Eddie's 9 hours behind us, but he's in Alaska, isn't he?
Smoking too much.
Mary's 6 hours. Is it 6 hours she's behind us, I think? I get mixed up. But Sammy would know.
I keep forgetting that there's in America their times not all the same as well. They're different in whatever state you go to and things, isn't it?
I think it's a different time on the East Coast than it is for the West Coast. Or, I don't know. I've always tracked, but I think where Luna, Mary is, I think she's around about the 6 hour mark.
I guess she's right in Virginia, or is it Virginia she's in or something, isn't it?
Indiana.
5 years behind Indiana, that's it. 5 years behind us, Rondana. Right. I work 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. With 2 breaks in between.
Here's Michael Paranormal. Hey, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Break every 10 minutes. If I used a vape, I'd feel like a woman using it. I love the. Oh, I'm not reading a comment.
I'm not repeating that.
I'm never reading another comment out loud.
That's
Keep it clean, guys. Now your brother's in the chat.
Which he really shouldn't be, but however.
He's going to go off and stop anyway, so you might as well know he's here.
I wasn't on for long. It's a bit of an unscheduled live tonight, I think. We're on tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, I think.
What's tomorrow
Is it
night?
9 o'clock? Aye.
Is tomorrow night?
We've got a guest in tomorrow night. We've got Danny in tomorrow night.
Oh, he's getting Danny. Excellent. Lucky buggers. I've never even thought of asking anybody else.
Danny's on. Otherwise, over the next... I've got a schedule. I have to write a schedule.
No, good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Professionalism.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 lives coming up with 7 different guests on them.
Good. Excellent stuff.
So, and we're still taking...
He's got hard on your channel. He's deserving your so he's doing.
8?
Yeah.
Because remember one of them was still in talks about when they're coming on.
And I told you, you can interview me if you want. Then if you say that, you interview me every time I'm on, really.
Let's interview you right now, Boo.
Oh yes, that's it. Right, that's
I'll tell you what. I'll sit back. Well, I'm sitting back, but you know what I mean. I'll sit back and I'll let Sarah interview our resident witchy expert. I present to you Drew's paranormal vlog. Sorry, Drew. Sorry.
Not Claw.
Carry on.
Remember what did he
vlog?
Claw.
Parallel. Drew's parallel vlog, I used to say. I'm 93, dear, 93.
Oh, you've not got that. I go in the night, you can't say that. Granny's no excuses.
No. Granny's in the cupboard for a few days.
Drew, Sarah, and learn. Yes, we should. Goddess Sammy.
I will get on that.
I ain't no expert.
That's a good idea.
Yes, we should.
I'm out. I'm still here, but I'm out.
I'm actually going to read that big blue book of witchcraft. I've read it like 3/4 way through, so I'm going to start it again anyway. These are the things I've learnt about. I've learnt through like different channels and other books and things. But I do want to read that one right through.
I've read about 2 chapters there, but I've got this book is full up
the notes
to about all the pages.
It's really interesting. You pick like different things and note order. That's how I did my first book of shadows. It's just on notes. But it's notes that you know what they are.
See, that's like mine, but I've just started it.
Excellent, good stuff. There you go. That's all you do. Just keep going. And you think you jot it down, stick it in a Polly pocket. That's what I do. And go back to it if you need it. I've got about 4 different books of shadows, and I've got like diaries and things. But that's all it is, and then you just place it all together in your head.
Well, I've got my notebook, and then I'm transferring everything from my notebook into my cup holder.
And then practice in between. Just when you feel your spirit's up high enough, just sit down and try and draw energy and things with your horns. Practice drawing the energy. Putting your horns together, and then that energy that you feel in your horns, you can portray that into your candles, you can portray it into your water when you run it, and just ask your guides to feel the love that you're portraying into the water and things like that. Put your love and respect into it if it's for your ancestors, if it's for somebody that you want to help you with something, put your appreciation into it. Just try and get these emotions going in you and put them into like an energy bubble and try and put that into your candles. It's only candle magic I do, or pouches and jars. I don't want actual spells as of yet.
I don't have anything new. I'm going to get it on next week.
Just practice and know what you're doing, know why you're doing it. Like, tell that object why it's there and what its job is. And thank it for doing it, even if it's a crystal. Thank it for doing the job it's about to do for you. It's just about what you have to believe it within yourself and put all that energy into what you're doing. And you'll feel your life change, Sarah. Just be prepared for the change, because your life will change. The minute you start putting all that thought and energy into all that stuff, and you're taking your mind off of normal life, your thought process changes and everything. It's crazy how your full life changes. For the simplest wee things in life, you'll see a change.
Well, I'm hoping to get some stuff over the next week or so.
Where's the best place to go?
Yourself would like to get out, but exactly. But it's what you want it to be, and don't think you need tools anyway. I've seen you be somewhere and feel really scared or really something, and have to put protection up straight away. You don't need tools and things to feel anything or do anything. It's in you anyway. It's just to bringing it through. So if you're ever like somewhere and you think, "Oh, I wish I had this or I wish I had that," I just blocked them.
I know.
Then it's all the magic is within you. It's just to bringing it out and knowing your energies and when to guide yourself, when to put your guards up and things. Like, I can walk into my local shop sometimes and I feel everybody like just stare at me, and I think, oh, protection's going up. It doesn't stop them from talking, but it stops you from hearing it and feeling it. Do you know what I mean? That type of thing. Hatchy. I got homemade pumpkin soup here. That'd be very nice. Thank you. I will send you my address. I think I'm a bit cold by the time it comes to Scotland.
I can't say I've ever been interested in pumpkin soup.
I don't even know what pumpkin tastes like. I don't think I've ever tasted pumpkin. It's like a turnip. So I
tried it once when I worked at a steakhouse. No, wasn't for me.
Never ever tasted pumpkin. Not that I know, unless it's been in something that I've tasted and I've not noticed. Hi, Shrimp. Didn't even notice you in, pal.
Hi, Shrimp Chat. Hope you're doing well. So, Drew, where's the best place to buy the witchy stuff? Because we've looked at a couple of shops in Glasgow and I think the other one is there.
I get all my stuff like either off eBay or Amazon or... See, I started off with a kit. I started off getting one of the altar kits off of Freer's Cauldron. It was about £109 or something. You got all the different herbs and different things in it that you wanted, that you need to start up, just like a basic kit. And then for there you just practice and read, and then you'll know what everything's for. just read and see what you want yourself, what you put. Take a general note of all the different herbs that you use the most, like your lavender, your catnip, your lemongrass, grass, things like that. Basically all the different herbs that you use a lot, their general search. I don't know, I started after a witcher's altar kit, but then I've just slowly built it up. It took about 3-4 years. But
What was your view on being a witch and having gifts?
Just your life will change, Sammy. You see the world in a whole different light. They things, feel emotions that you've never felt before and realise that some of them are yours. You don't need to take responsibility for them. Look about you and see where the emotions come from before you take it on yourself. And ask yourself, am I getting this emotion, or is it somebody around about me that maybe needs my help? And even if they don't know they're getting off that vibe, you as a witch will feel it. And even if they don't know that they need healing, you can actually heal them where it's on. Just by trying to stand there and ground yourself and try and feel what emotion they're feeling and try and help them. So you can help them if you need the help.
BB Granny's.
And enjoy it for what it is, because it's fun. It's fun learning, and it's fun realising why you've always felt these emotions and never knew why you were feeling them. It's good. Your eye visit book superhero. That sounds good for you. I just things like that. I enjoy it. It's good fun. I've been sitting reading books and hours will pass and you don't even realise it. And you've sat and filled a food jar full of notes. Well, when Willie was working and I had the food to myself, things like that. But it's good fun. Enjoy it. And experiment. Make up witchy pouches and things and put your energy into them. And give them to people and see if the energy you've put into them worked. Like I've made Willie's work pals up a couple of witchy pouches for sleep and different things. But experiment. And then when that person comes back to you and says, "Oh, thanks for that, by the way, that worked." That gives you that extra wee bit of power to know that it gives you a wee buzz that you've helped somebody and you didn't even do nothing special. You just put together a couple of herbs and maybe a crystal if you've got a couple of spare crystals. You help them. There, Chris, I had to reset the internet, but there's a problem with the connection. Oh, in your area, right? There you go. Problem solved, Chris. It's not your internet, pal.
She's just going to watch TV instead. Enjoy your TV, Chris.
Enjoy your telly, pal. I'm just going to have to, because I need to go get Liam showered. Because I said about 10:30.
I hope you're going to go after him too.
Alright, so that's about it, guys. Just enjoy it. And anybody can do it. Maybe they'll not have as much powers as other people, but anybody can do it if you want to do it. It's just basically going back to nature. Try and do things as natural as possible. Yep.
A male witch and a female witch. This is going to be a stupid question, but I'm going to ask it because it's the only way you learn. A male witch and a female witch, is there any difference kind of like power-wise, or do male witches learn a different kind of way, or?
From what I've read and studied, and as you know, I'm not an expert at that, I've only practiced for 2-3 years. What I've read and kind of gathered myself, no, because it's all to do with the power within the person. And each of us has got female and male energy in us anyway, so you just call upon the energies when you need them. So no, I wouldn't say so, Scott. It's everything you want it to be. The power is within you, no your gender or anything like that. Like Sammy and things would all agree with me. Any other witches or wizards in. And wizard is actually a different form of witchcraft. Like people say a witch and a wizard. If there's a male witch, he's a witch as well, he's not a wizard. A wizard is like near an alchemist, and you know what I mean? It's more a different form of magic. It's more like alchemy.
So it's a warlock then?
Well, a warlock is energies. He's like more like the power. He would say he's more like above us witches because he like feels as if he controls like more like energies at a different level than us playing with herbs and different things. Like a warlock feels more as if he's in power. These energies, if you know what I mean. The energies that we might be called upon to come and get help us with spell work or come and help us with an investigation for out ghost hunting or to help somebody. He would mere think that he was the energy to tell them to come and help him, do you know what I mean? So I think he was more powerful than us witches. Whereas he's
I always thought a warlock was a male witch.
Because it's more like a respect thing that he's earned the name warlock. Because you can't just say I'm a warlock. You've got to have people give you that recognition as a warlock. You've got to know a warlock's level, if you know what I mean. You don't just become a warlock. Like I'm not got about the more. I'm not got to automatically be like if you're starting, you couldn't say warlock Scott. You've got to like get your powers up to that level. Whereas if somebody says to you, blah blah blah, you as a warlock can guide them and know what you're talking about. So it's all you do with study and having the knowledge that you would get to a warlock's power. So they kind of deserve the name that they give themselves, if you like.
Right.
Because they're higher than us. They have studied more and know what everything's for and everything than us. So just a more powerful witch.
I always just thought a warlock was a male witch. Shows how much I know then.
It kind of is, but he's earned a wee bit more respect than us general witches.
Right. So he's a kind of a step above or something.
Crowley, he would maybe, this day and age, he would maybe be more like a warlock or a wizard. Because Crowley was the one that did the alchemy. He was the one that figured out why this water tasted a certain way when you did this or you did that. Or, do you know what I mean? So he's the one that did all the research. So he would be classed as a warlock or that because he has did all the research himself and he's got to that level. He deserves the respect of the name. A warlock is the male equivalent of a witch or a sorcerer. Just as a witch uses magic, witchcraft, so does a warlock. This word most commonly has a negative connotation. This is literature, television and film. A warlock is usually a villainous character. They usually make them out to be like this big evil, maybe not so much evil, but powerful thing, but that's because they can, for them being powerful, they can fight powerful things, so to me they deserve it. The only difference between a male witch and a female witch is the gender, exactly. To call a male witch a warlock is highly offensive. A warlock is a witch, male or female, who has been locked out of his group or coven, and the members of the group have turned their backs on the individual labelled as a warlock. All right, then. See, I always thought a warlock was more to do with like he's done all the spells, he's like got his power up to like a certain level, so he deserves like more like the title of a warlock because he is more powerful than us witches. If you get me, that's kind of what I've always perceived it to mean.
Peeps his own broomstick turns into a wheelchair. So obviously witchcraft.
Yeah, thanks for that, Beth. That's interesting. So they've turned their back on him, so that's why he's got the warlock. I'll need to read up on that more then. There you go, Scott. I learned something, pal.
Well, there you go. As I say, I always just assumed. And you know where I got it for? There was a film out donkeys years ago called Warlock. And I remember watching it, and that's where I got that a warlock was a male witch. And
well,
I don't know, I mean, I don't know sort of about witchcraft.
They're villains then, so I take it, Beth, they're called warlocks because they don't date for the higher peace of man like us witches. Kind of we date for the better of our people, if you like. Like we're family, maybe we're youngins, our generations to come. We try and do everything to protect our kin. So I take it a warlock is more like selfish.
So see your witchcraft through.
Aye.
I take it your witchcraft is separate for your ghost hunting.
Aye, kind of, aye. It's one in itself. The same The same person I call upon to protect me in life is who I take with my ghost hunting, and I ask them to protect the spirits and help me talk to the spirits and let the spirits be heard, if you know what I mean. A man who is believed to have magical powers usually to do evil. Oh, warlock, right, I get you. Good. So he's more the evil side of it then. He more wants to gain the power and have the control over other people. See, I've more thought that he would have deserved the control because he's put the work in all his career, if you like, and learnt a wee bit more and controlled the powers a wee bit more. But I take it he's just taken that as he's more powerful, deserves the word warlock. But to me, I wouldn't give anybody that name unless I thought that within myself they deserved it. So I take it it's up to that individual, coven, group, whatever, to give him that title. But know that warlock sounds a nice name then, does it? I wouldn't want to be called a warlock then if that's what it means. You're a wizard then. Sounds quite nasty to me then if I wouldn't call him a warlock. Warlocks use the black arts, which is why they turn their backs on them, right? So they're more out just for selfish reasons and they'll get it any way they can, which is more using black magic and putting upon the dark energies to get them what they want now. You call your dark spirits and your dark voodoo masters and whatever else. But I've still a lot to learn today and I'm willing to learn. So I'm glad Beth said that because it's taught me too.
Yes, thank you, Beth. You've taught me as well because I always thought it was a real witch. So, do you see your witchcraft, right? I know I might be asking daft questions, but as I say, I'm thick as when it comes to witch, all that witchy stuff. Your witchcraft, could you use any of it when you're out in ghost investigations?
Aye,
does that make sense?
I feel like it's not really witchcraft. If you see, sometimes when I'm getting, and I feel like sometimes it's maybe a new place. Like that last time, I put like oils and things on my spirit box and things just to help draw in the energies. Like I've got different oils that I put on the box set to help draw them in, to help them sustain their energy. I'll take some crystals with me to protect us. Usually I'll tell Michelle to lift a crystal tea, she'll come up and pick her in. Pick what she likes, just to protect us, help us feel protected, help the spirits draw in energy. Sometimes I'll have a couple of batteries in my pocket to save them drain my spirit box. They can drain my batteries in my pocket, things like that. But you don't need to use it when you're out, but it's helpful for the oils, the crystals and things. But it's not so much witchcraft when you're out then. It's more just the tools. Become part
of where you want to go.
Aye, but your crystals and all that become part of you. You sit in they draw in your energy. So anytime I want to feel protected of that, I'll go straight for my crystals. I'll go and get, even if I've got a sore heat, I'll go and get one of my crystals and I'll sit them on if I'm lying at that side, I'll put it on there. But you learn all these things as you go. Is it two you learning it like?
No, it's Sarah that's learning it. I just a couple of questions popped into my head. That was all.
Just always remember that it's meant to be fun because at first I started and I was dead serious. I wanted to learn everything and know everything, and then I started to relax, realising it's a journey. You can't have everything straight away, and you can't know everything straight away. You've got to just read, watch, and take it all in, and then perceive it to be what you want it to be. Because I wanted to know everything. I wanted to learn everything and know everything. And I was just studying and doing everything 24 hours a day. No sleeping, everything, just reading. I
think that's what a lot of things when you start to learn, you want to know it all.
Aye. See that Beth saying there's a witch's guide to the paranormal? That'd be interesting to read. I will have to look into the crystals for my page. Definitely, Adobe, definitely I look into it. There's loads of different ones you can get, and you can even give them to, I don't know if there's witches in your area, maybe you've got some shops there. Even go down and ask them if they can make you up a couple of pouches of things. I could do it for you and I'll send you them if you want, but like somewhere you can actually go into one of these metaphysical shops. Maybe you'll pay for it right enough for it, but they will make sure that you get that energy that you need. Do you know what I mean? If you are quick and things, but if no, when I've got time, I'll do my hardest. It's to just getting the right energy in me to do all these things that I want to do for people. Because you've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to have a clear head and things so that you know what you're putting into that thing for that person. Like I can't do a pouch for somebody if I'm feeling a bit depressed or a bit confused that day as to what to do, because that will go into that pouch for that person, that confused energy. Even with my readings, you can't go with tarot cares and things if you're not 100%. You need to have that 100% that's in you so that you can read the cards right. You know? So that's why I've not been doing much witchcrafty stuff. I light my autumn things up every day, not every other day. Give my thanks and ask for my protection and different things, but I don't always do spells or jars. Dobby, I do have a witch friend. She has already done some spells for me. Can't have help. You do that. Ah, well, good, Dobby. But I definitely look into crystals. And just remember your rose quartz, your clear quartz, and everything. They basically do everything. Your calcite and all that. They don't get a universal stone that doesn't really do one job. That helps you with everything, and then you can use it for. And then some of them even self-cleanse, like your calcite and everything. You don't need to keep cleansing that, put it out in your moons and cleansing it with water and things or smoke. They cleanse themselves. There's a wee shop, what's that called again? There's a crystal shop that me and your Kerry go to, but I can't remember where it is. It's between the Gowan, your bit. I'll need to ask my dad and I'll let you know. Sarah, right? I can't remember what it's called. Chris actually looked it up one day. It's in the right, it's when you leave here and head to your bit. It's just, there's a town that used to make net curtains. It's in that wee town, I think.
Net curtains. Hey, Shadows.
Name it, Terry can't think. Right, definitely. It's just about things like that, and enjoy it for what it is. Enjoy learning. You're the type of person like me that the minute you get like something that you're interested in, you're like a dog with a bone, and you'll get up.
I don't want to get up.
Did it not have a bridge behind there's like 7 pennies under it or something? It's got a big bridge and it's got like a railway bridge. It's one of the big railway bridges. You're running a big. Oh, you have passed it. You've got to come that way, I think. You don't come down the motorway.
You're doing to Douglas?
No, coming from Kilmarnock up to here. It's about an hour's drive from here. I'll Google it, send you the link. Anyway, send you the link, send you the address. It's on the way up here. He's will pass it if he's coming the back road, no the motorway.
When we come the back road, we come through like Darvel and Straven.
I think it's
New Mills.
I think it's Darvel.
Is it Darvel, Sarah? We come through.
I think it's Darvel. There's a crystal shop there. And he's reasonable. Really reasonable.
You've got me thinking now what you're talking about.
I'll need to ask my dad where it is because he's the one
that drives us.
We just said that crystal shop.
I ken there's one called
London
and Galston.
Galston, that's it. That's it. That's where we got our crystals at.
That's just 5 minutes for us.
There you go, that's where it is. That's where we go. That's where I've got most of my calcites and things off these out of there. My green, my blue, things like that. But Kerry gets all big crystals. My daughter does it too. She gets all big crystals out of there. She's got a lot better collection than I've got. A big amethyst and everything. It's malachite.
Can maybe take a wee run out of the motor? 5 minutes.
For pain, there you go, Beth. Put some up for pain. But I definitely look into it, folks. Even if you feel like you don't want to run to a doctor straight away, if it's like a sore head, you keep getting toothache, things like that. Like your toothache, you can put a bit of clove and things and either put it in a bit of mesh, whatever. I've never actually did it, but I've read that you can do it. Like boil up the water with your clove and that in it, put a bit of cotton wool in it and put it in your mouth to help with your toothache and things. There's loads of things.
Well, Toby,
With herbs and all things.
Toby's saying, have a look round Pendle Hill area when you come down. I think you'll find shops there.
Oh, aye, loads. There'll be loads in Pendle.
There will be shops there because it's, you know, that's all that is witchcraft area. But we meet up with Dobie when we get down.
Oh, aye, for sure, we definitely need to meet her up there. And I was talking to me Natalie the day on one of her posts as well, there yesterday, right? And she was saying that we'll definitely meet her on the day of the Witches' Woods when we get down as well.
I was talking to her last night or this morning, I think. Last night I was talking to her, but I was going down and
she's thinking.
She's on Thursday.
She's what? On your
She's
channel?
on her live on Thursday.
All right. So you back
it's a late one. Sorry, Drew.
You back Thursday night's time after me. What time you've got to go live at?
10:30 at night.
10:30. But I'll go live about night 8:30 then. That'll give us half an hour under 20 left today. I'll move my live to 8:30 instead of 9:30. I'm thinking.
See, it's the only night she can make it, but she's wanting till 10 o'clock, so she says, you know, you come on at 10:30.
I know, I'll just do my live early. It's no bother.
Well, you can come up as well, since you're a wee witchy person as well.
Alright, you don't bite.
Not at all.
Right.
Thank you very much. Not a problem.
My throat's starting to go. I think Granny's voice has damaged my throat. I can feel it getting all that gritty way.
Get Liam to shower for school.
I think we're going to wrap up because I'll let Sarah take because my throat's going to pop.
Thanks everybody for coming. Short notice.
But yep, we are going to wrap it up and we will be on tomorrow night at 9.
With Danny and...
I'll be there because I missed you all the other night. I was like, oh, it was such a laugh there playing it all back.
Well, last night.
Oh, hello, Remy Sternal. I've never seen you before. Please say hello to my friend, Yaraka Megnot. Hello, Rayaki Megnot. Have I said that correctly? Go subscribe to Drew's Paranormal Vlog, please.
Yeah, Drew's Parallel Vlog.
A parallel vlog.
And he's a...
To say.
That's what I used to call it. I called it that for weeks, and then Sarah says to me, you say para? I say, aye, para. It says it's paranormal. All right. I don't know how many weeks I said that for. And Sarah picked up on it. You know what I mean?
Let's go parallel at times, Mark. Vlogging. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to love yous and leave yous, all right? And I'll see you on your...
Yeah, we're gonna cut it short for my voice disappears. Thanks for coming on, Drew. We'll see you tomorrow night, probably.
See you in chat tomorrow.
Well, Wally, says hello.
I will do it. Can you hear you? You saying hi, mate?
I'll talk to you soon, young man.
Background, guys, in case you're wondering where the voice comes from.
And Granny might visit you.
Oh. Great stuff.
There's a threat. There's a threat.
Imagine you brought Granny out with my mum's in. Maybe cheer her
Oh,
up.
fuck no. You think?
My mum's scary, guys. You think my eyes are scary, you need to see my mother's.
I'd need to bring her in your house, but I couldn't do it. No way would I drive down the motorway dressed as Granny.
No,
Imagine getting stopped by the police or something.
You need their makeup in the toilet.
Can I help you, officer?
Can I help you? That'd be funny, man. I wonder if the policeman would let you off just for playing funny.
No, you can lock me up.
Waiter's
There's got
break.
to be I've got to be some bring some law. Night, folks. Take care, and we'll see you again soon. We'll see you soon as well, Drew.
Bye for now.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
folks.
Bye.
Bye.